Buenas tardes, children. Today we are going to continue with our story. I don't know what happened on Friday, that the video didn't upload, so I had to upload it yesterday, so sorry for that. And then today we are going to continue it, so I'm recording it again with the next chapter, alright? So today, Tuesday, we are doing it well. We are going to continue with Stink and the Midnight Zombie Walk. We were seeing how they had a sleepover at Stink's house, and they were playing a little bit in the night, trying to scare Judy, and Judy tried to scare them. So let's see what they are up to today. Do you remember? Yeah? Let's see what they are up to today. Today's chapter is called Cruella the Zombie. Countdown! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more hours until the Midnight Zombie Walk. Stink read 17 minutes of Zed Encyclopedia. He read 13 minutes of zombie books, and he read 11 minutes of comic books, 41 minutes of reading. He played with Astro for 12 minutes. He practiced karate for 33 minutes. He bugged Judy for 26 minutes while she worked on her Dr. Zombie costume. At last, it was time. Stink put on his zombie ventriloquist costume. He painted his face green. He drew red blood coming out of his mouth and ears with lipstick. He put on his top hat. Come on, Charlie, time to go. When the Moody's got to the Blue Frog bookshop, zombie princesses and cowboys, pirates and superheroes crowd the pavement. Stink saw his teacher, Mrs. D, and tons of kids from Virginia, their school. Is that the queue? Judy asked. It goes all the way to Screaming Mimi's. Zombies, zombies everywhere, said Stink. He waved to Mrs. D. It's great that so many teachers from your school are here, said Mom. A teenager bared his fangs at Stink. I want to bite your veins. Mwahahaha. Vampire-free zone, said Stink, drawing an invisible circle round himself. Zombies only. Stink found Sophie and Webster. Zoe, he said, pointing to the football boot sticking out of Webster's head. Inside in the membrane. Undead in the head, said Webster. They cracked up. Sophie of the elves was now Zofia of the Girl Scouts. Even Zombalina was dressed in a mini green uniform. Check out my badges, Sophie said, pointing at her sash. Zombie first aid, zombie cookie sale, and zombie friendship. You know, because zombies always stick together and travel in packs. There they are in the queue. Why did you put tape over the campfire badge? Asked Webster. Because zombies hate fire. Zool, said Stink. What time do they open the doors? 9 o'clock, Zarp, said Dad, checking his watch. What time is it now? 8:50, said Dad. 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes, said Stink. That's like an hour in kids' years. He pressed his nose to the window of the bookshop. Just think, in 10 minutes, I'll be holding Nightmare on Zombie Street, book number 5, in my very own hands. In 10 minutes, I'll be reading the actual brand spanking new, just released, way official creature with the cozy brain. Your brain has cooties, said Jody. What time is it now? Stink asked Dad. 8:53, said Dad. And 22 seconds, said Mom. Stink waved his hands at the door of the bookshop. Open, zombie, he commanded. The keys in the front door went jingle jingle. The door went click. Wow, I must have super magic zombie powers, said Stink. Welcome to the Midnight Zombie Walk, said the bookshop lady. Cootie brains, here I come, said Stink. He, along the crowds of other kids, pushed through the doors. Is this zombie rush hour or something? Or something, said Judy. She reached up to steady her Bridezilla wig. While they wait, Stink and Judy spot B.O.B. At the back of the bookshop. B.O.B. was wrapped in a big green bow. When it was Stink's turn, he sat Charlie Zombie on the counter and made him talk. Zombie, want, book. Charlie moaned at the bookshop clerk. He would like book number 5, please, Judy said, translating. The bookshop lady handed a brand spanking new book to Stink. Stink handed over his money. Wow! Creature with a coaty brain! Stink shouted. He could not help doing a little "I got it" dance with his feet. Then he held the book to his nose and took a whiff. Stink, you are smelling a book, said Judy. So? New book smell is the best. Don't forget your free zombie coaty catcher, said the bookshop lady. Zombies use them to catch humans' coaties before they eat your brains. Thank you, said Stink. Nightmare on Zombie Street, Book 5. Creature with a coaty brain, page 1. A strange darkness fell over Zombie Street. For 10 minutes, a strange quiet fell over the bookshop. Zombies, short and tall, cheerleaders to cowboys, had their noses in books. Big zombies read to little zombies. Dad and Mom zombies read quietly to kid zombies. Stink could not stop reading book number 5. Fred went pale. Hoodoo! And Voodoo clutched each other. This is your last warning, said Gilgamesh. Beware the creature with the coaty brain. Stink finished chapter 1. Ding, ding, ding! Attention, attention! Attention, everyone! May I have your attention? Said the bookshop lady. I have an important announcement to make. I've just been told that one of our local schools, Virginia Dare Elementary, has reached 1 million minutes of reading. The crowd went wild. Zombies clapped and whooped and hollered. Stink's teacher, Mrs. Dempster, stood up. To any Virginia Dare students here tonight, your teachers are proud of you. You've all worked really hard. Your parents are proud of you too, but no one is prouder tonight than Mrs. Tuxedo, the head teacher of Virginia Dare Elementary. A buzz went through the crowd. Where is she? Where is she? Where is the head teacher? Miss Tuxedo could not be here with us tonight, said Mrs. Dempster. Continued. Oh, everybody yelled. Mrs. D walked over to B.O.B. So she has asked me to do the honors on Cruella the Zombie, Cruella the Zombie. If she doesn't freak you out, nothing will. Cruella the Zombie wore a black and white spot coat and blood-red boots. With a swept on her arm, she tossed a black feather bow over her shoulder. A giant eyeball necklace gleamed in the spotlight. Next to her was a real-life dog, a Dalmatian, with a fake bloody arm in its mouth. Head teacher Tuxedo, everybody yelled. The zombie head teacher held the eyeball up to her eye. I want this, I'm reading. The crowd went bonkers. That's the head teacher. And the doggy. Boys and girls, shouted head teacher Zombie. Tonight we have reached our goal of reading 1 million minutes. That's 1 million in zombie talk, said Stink. I have here a letter signed by none other than the First Lady of the United States. She would like to congratulate all of you for 1 million minutes of reading. Her letter says, reading grows strong hearts and minds, and you are an inspiration to children everywhere. More clapping came. People from all over our town who have been coming to the bookshop have pledged to donate books to our school library if we reach our goal. Thanks to every reader, the Virginia Dare School Library will be receiving 1,000 brand new books. Hip hip hooray! Will they all be zombie books? That's like the whole entire bookshop. I'm still reading, said a zombie firefighter in the corner. One last thing, said the head teacher. Tapped to the microphone. She cleared her throat. I hereby officially declare, she raised her finger to the air, that reading is undead. Zombie walks. Aka zombie stump, lurch, stumble, march and crawl. The first ever zombie walk was held in Sacramento, California in 2002. Shall we dance? Check out the Philly Zombie from held every September in Philadelphia. The first ever zombie world record was set on 29 October 2006 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Walk of the Dead attracted 894 zombies. 4,026 zombies attend the Big Chill Festival in Ledbury, in England, on 6th of August of 2009. Whoa! I didn't know that it was a zombie festival in England. Cool. During the Brisbane Zombie Walk held on 24th of October 2010, more than 10,000 zombies marched to raise money for the Brain Foundation of Australia. I think that we can finish it today. Let's see. The midnight 10 o'clock zombie walk. Who's ready for the midnight zombie walk? Asked the bookshop lady. We are! Who's going to take over Main Street without fear? Zombies! I can hear you! Zombies! Louder! Zombies! Everyone screamed at the top of their lungs. Zombies line up at the door. Cruella the zombie will need to lead the way, said Mrs. Tuxedo. Follow me if you dare! Hordes of zombies poured out onto the pavement. The street was blocked off from traffic. Even Officer Cobb was dressed as a zombie policeman. Stink and his friends moaned and groaned. Charlie said, Brains! Me want brains! They limped and lurched. Stink dragged one foot. Sophie rolled her eyes and stuck out her tongue. Webster drooled. Are zombies too cool to drool? Webster asked. You never too zool to drool, said Sophie. Riley Rottenberg, Sophie prom queen, walked beside them. She wore a bad necklace, long gloves, and a crown that looked like a spider web. Her shaz said, Little Miss Zombie. Cool crown, said Sophie. Thanks, it's a spider tiara, said Riley. A teenager on a skateboard whizzed past. Stare straight ahead, said Stink. Do not make eye contact with live humans. Keep it weird, dudes, said the skateboard. Stink cracked up. Mom and Dad walked behind Stink and his friends. Hey, it's a zombie lunch lady, somebody called. Mom waved. Zombies filled the streets. There must be over 100 zombies out here, said Mom. More like 1,000, said Stink. Then thousands. Did you know zombie walks are a big thing? Dad said. Not just when books come out either. They have walks like this all over the country, from Pittsburgh to Seattle. They even have a world record for the most zombies, Stink said. Our town should try to break the record for the biggest midnight zombie walk ever. I'm going to find Rocky and Frank, said Judy. How long is this zombie walk? Dad asked. I think rigor mortis is setting in. And I know some zombies who are up way past bedtime, Mom said. We can't go home, said Stink. We haven't even got to the spooky part yet. He pointed on the street. See? They've turned out all the street lights on the next 3 blocks and made it like a haunted house. Okay, 10 more minutes, but as soon as we get home, it's straight to bed, said Mum. Zombie lunch lady has spoken. You kid, go ahead, said Dad. Stay with the group, Stink. Mum and I will wait in the front of the bookshop. Mum, can you please hold Charlie? Sure, said Mum. We wouldn't want him taking his own midnight walk. He could end up in the coat closet or even break one of my fancy dishes. She held Charlie up in front of her face. And if that happens, you can kiss your allowance goodbye for a while, Charlie, she said to Stink in a funny voice. Stink's eyes got wide. We'll talk later, Mum. Go and have fun, said Mum. A pack of blue-haired zombies in school uniforms lurched down Main Street. Past the dark windows of closed shops, spooky shadows crisscrossed the road like a giant cobwebs. Zombie ghosts hung from trees. An owl hooted. The hairs of Stink's arms stood on end. They walked a little further. Zombie moans and groans filled the air. Body parts littered the pavements. Bloody arms, legs and feet were strewn everywhere. All of a sudden, a hand came out of a storm drain. Ah! They screamed and leaped out of the way. Hordes of zombies shuffled past Speedy Market, past Fur and Fangs, past Gino's Pizza. Grunts of brains echo into the night as they lurch. That's the midnight zombie walk. Past the screaming mimes, where a voice from inside the shop screamed, and it wasn't for ice cream. This is giving me the creeps, Sting whispered. They turned the corner, following behind a bunch of college kids led by Abe Lincoln Zombie. All of a sudden, a guy dressed as zombie postman with a beard of blood popped out from behind a postbox. Grinning with decayed teeth, he held up a head, a dead head. Sophie hung on to Stink's arms. Stink clutched Webster's sleeve. They crept and crawled past the sweet shop, past the toy store. They were almost back to the bookshop when a bucket of blood and guts rained down in front of them from the roof of the hardware store, gushing all over the pavement. Run! Sting yelled. The 3 friends ran screaming down the pavement and around the corner. Webster's shoe tumbled off his head. Sophie's dropped some balina. Stink lost his brains. They ran screaming all the way back to the bookshop, to the light, to the spot where Mom and Dad and Judy were waiting for them. What's wrong? Asked Dad. Are you okay? Said Mom. Why are you guys screaming so loud? Judy asked. Stink held his side. He bent over. Body, parts, blood, he panted. We were screaming because, Sophie started, because that was the best midnight zombie ever, said Stink. Blood and guts and body parts, said Webster. We got caught in a brainstorm. Vomiticious, said Sophie. Stink held his hand over his still beating heart. I think we just broke the world record for the first ever midnight zombie run. The end. Right, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed it. Tomorrow we will have a new special story. It's one that I've never read before and I'm quite excited to read, okay, with you all. Right, have a lovely day. Adios.